We are Wrestle Club. Please do not try this at home, school, or anywhere.
Hey, Chaz. Yep. Yeah, exactly what I'm calling you about. It's Wrestle Club business. Well, the last show was great. I mean, it was surprisingly a big hit. We managed to get Lost Soul out of hell. We managed to get the King up. We managed to get his servant is on the way. Yeah, no, absolutely. It was surprisingly good. I was quite pleased. I was very happy in the way it went down. Yeah. Well, okay, let's talk about that. So, Patrick did shoot it down. Again, you have to understand. I mean, you've got a bit of an infamy record going on you, my friend. You right now you have some infamy. You are known for hurting people. You are known for doing things that you have been told not to specifically do, and you still do them. Look, Chaz, I'm your friend. I've always been your friend. I mean, that's not going to change between us, but you have to understand. Some people, especially when it's the boss who owns the company, are going to have their reservations. And in this situation, the reservation is the fact that you might end up hurting somebody again. Well, all right, so here's the deal. Here's my plan. I think this will work out. You got to give me a little bit of time, though, because, I mean, it's not going to happen right away. I have to, honestly, kind of rebuild the trust with Patrick anyways. I mean, you know, it's like some of the names I brought forward to him. It's, like, even I think it sounds like a giant clown show. But you know what? That clown show put on one great show when they were last there. So, you know, I think we've got something here. And I still feel that you and Damian Black would be a great fit. But you have to listen to me. We're going to have to pair you with somebody. I mean, if you decide to turn him to, whatever you want to turn him to, that's fine. I mean, you know, it's if you don't like his style, I mean, try to change it. He might be willing to listen to you. I mean, you've got a silver tongue. Yeah. Well, his name's Hickman, Mr. Hickman. Serves in the United States Air Force. Okay. I know you're not a fan of that, but you have to listen to me. If you want in, this is your ticket. I can get you in. I'm like a man at the key to the cities here. I can get you in, but you got to listen to me on this. I need to rub my elbows with Patrick Holloway a little bit more. But we'll get it in. Don't you worry. I mean, we managed to get 3 crazy, like, masked Punketto guys in. I mean, so to my knowledge, there's more of them out there. Yeah. He seriously took them. I said the same thing too, but he went for it, so, you know, whatever. So don't worry, don't you worry there, Chaz. I will talk with Patrick. I will continue to work with him. And worst case scenario, we may just have to bring you in without his knowledge. And you just show up, and I'll make sure you get booked. Yeah, you don't worry about it. I'll get you taken care of one way or another. Oh, I got a tag team name for you, too. Yeah, how does this sound? Project Mayhem. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah, you can thank Patrick for that one. He was talking about projects and how you cause mayhem, and I just thought, Project Mayhem, that's perfect for Chaz Bedlam. Yeah. Well, hey, don't you worry about it, Chaz. I'll still get you in. You just wait. Bide your time. Do what you need to do. Stay out of trouble. Okay. I've got your word? Okay. Cool. All right. Thanks. Thanks, Chaz. I'll talk to you soon. We'll see you in Idaho soon. Thanks, buddy.
What do you say, boys? Are we having fun yet? You guys ready to see some more Wrestle Club action? Let's get another match started. Give me a referee out here, please. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 195 pounds from Basra, Iraq. This is Saleem Abbas.
Welcome everybody, this is episode 5, season 2. This is at the Kids Fair, February 23rd of 2019, and I am G, solo creep for this episode, and here comes out the Arab nightmare Saleem Abbas, hailing from Basra, Iraq. And the fans out here are not liking that, as you can see. Definitely not from the USA, but he has served in the military in Iraq, so he has paid his dues, and he finds himself here at the Boise, Idaho Expo Kids Fair. And you can hear the fans here screaming out USA, USA, and Saleem Abbas is trying to cover his ears here. And there you see him praying to his Allah. I would say that's his God. And at the Battle Royale, he was not victorious, so he does not find himself with a title shot here in 2019 yet.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 185 pounds from La Grande, Oregon. This is Eddie Vice. What's up,
And here comes out the Livewire Eddie Vice, a big crowd favorite here. As you just heard Batman say La Grande, I'm pretty sure he's not a barista, but he doesn't. This guy right here doesn't need a cup of coffee because he has all the energy, all the charisma, and the Livewire Eddie Vice is gonna bring it to Saleem Abbas for sure. And as you can see, the stare down right there. And if you guys recall our resolution, Saleem Abbas actually threw out the Livewire Eddie Vice illegally because Saleem Abbas was already eliminated. So that is cutting the Livewire Eddie Vice short of a championship matchup. The Livewire Eddie Vice, the rock star of Wrestle Club, pretty much the guy that's the front man of Kill Street Katie. Go ahead and check him out, send him a like. Really good music. I'm a big fan. As we see Saleem Abbas here in the corner, making his return at Ring of Fire of last year, and ever since then he has been on fire. He has also wrestled in Utah recently, and we recently saw him on Turnbuckle Turmoil, so go ahead and check out that podcast and see Saleem Abbas in that one. And the bell has just rung here as we have the referee, C. Benz, Christian out here. I'm pretty sure he's going to call this one down the line. Here's the opener for episode 5 here at the Kids Fair. And I'm going to be rooting for the Rockstar. Horns up right there by the Livewire Eddie Vice, saying, let's go, let's get this thing going. There's a tie up here. We have a little test of strength, and Saleem Abbas is looking like he is... nope. Eddie Vice here is having the power, but Saleem Abbas quickly reverses that in the corner, throwing some solid straight to the forehead there. Referee is giving him the count here. 4, almost disqualified there. Saleem Abbas, the veteran here, taking full account of that 5 count there. And the Livewire Eddie Vice in that corner has a pair of elbows, and he's just like his head banging in the corner here. Horns up and all. The Livewire Eddie Vice taking control here. Going for that stage dive. Nobody home. Saleem Abbas, gut kick to the midsection here. And there we have, big body slam. Saleem Abbas had him scouted there. Haven't seen the Livewire hit a stage dive yet, but Abbas hit that leg drop, and that's a 1.5 there. Saleem Abbas taking control here, has that hair there kicked to the midsection. And there's a top turnbuckle hit, and there's a kick to the back. That is some insult to injury there. And there's another headbang, probably not the way the Livewire wants to headbang here, and his head just hit the canvas. Saleem Abbas with the stomp in the back. He might be setting him up for the camel clutch here. He's been using that to put away guys, and looks like he's gonna be going for the camel clutch here. Has that right arm almost over. Eddie Vice just wisely separates himself from that maneuver. And here comes a Livewire. Kitchen sink there. Ooh, big bulldog. And the crowd is on the side of Livewire Eddie Vice, and he is pulling the strings out of the guitar with the leg drop, and that's a 1-2. And there's a 2 count. You see Saleem Abbas just push off the Livewire Eddie Vice. Saleem Abbas just very aggressive here, pushing him off again. And the Livewire going back to control with that side headlock here. And the Livewire himself has found himself outside of the state of Idaho, making his presence felt in Oregon and Washington, offering some work there. Livewire Eddie Vice here has that side headlock. And Saleem Abbas just clubbing him in the midsection, but the Livewire still has that hold wisely, but there's a push-off by Saleem Abbas. And the Livewire sending him down to the mat with that shoulder tackle, hitting the ropes. And there's a drop down, nobody home. Abbas just passes him, pulls the hair there. That was illegal for sure. And there's another illegal move there. Goes like straight to the throat. And Saleem Abbas with that hangover headlock slam there. Nicely done. And the crowd here is not liking Saleem Abbas at all. Saleem Abbas, the cheater, throwing out the Livewire Eddie Vice from that Battle Royale. And Saleem Abbas here just taking his time saying, hey, is this the competition of Idaho? He just stomping on the Livewire Eddie Vice here. And come on, Livewire. And Abbas just trash talking, saying you ain't nothing. Ooh, and the Livewire with that elbow. Here he comes off that rope, and there's a leg trick there, coming off the rope once again. And there's a double forearm club there, and Saleem Abbas, he's hiding behind the ropes here like a coward. That's gonna force the referee to cause a separation. He's gonna have to respect that the Livewire Eddie Vice, as that is an official, and Saleem Abbas here looking like a coward, hiding between the mid ropes, are doing it again. And the Livewire Eddie Vice is gonna have to back off here, unfortunately, and here comes Saleem Abbas again, using that rope to his advantage. I'm not sure if he wants any of Livewire Eddie Vice. And there he goes, feeding to the rope again. And you don't want to turn your back on Saleem Abbas, because once you do, you're going to get a strike straight from the back just like that. And Saleem Abbas in control here once again. And there's 1, 2, and that's a double fist combo there. A 2-hitter, and it could be a 3 count here. And that's going to only lead to 2 there. There's a 2 count. Saleem Abbas arguing with the ref there, saying it was 3, but I gotta tell you, that was a 2 count, and Saleem Abbas just wailing on the back of the Livewire, targeting that lower back, probably waiting for that camel clutch. Ooh, and there's a whip to the corner here. And Saleem Abbas saying he's number 1. I think the Livewire thinks something else, and there's a roll-up. Another kitchen sink by the Livewire Eddie Vice. He has him, and it looks like Cobra hold here. And the Livewire Eddie Vice say, let's get a grip, and he has that vice grip, and this could be the tap out here. Saleem Abbas could be tapping out. And this match could be over. He has that hold locked in. He has his right foot locked in too, so Saleem Abbas is in a bad situation here, and he could be tapping out soon. And Saleem Abbas, he wisely got a hold of that bottom rope. And the official, C. Benz, is going to tell Livewire 85 to let go. And there's an eye rake there. Nothing pretty about that, but it got the job done. Forced the separation there, and Saleem Abbas with his own side headlock here, cutting the oxygen of the Livewire 85, and I hope he has enough vocals to perform tomorrow. And Saleem Abbas just rerouting the Livewire 85. 85 thought he was going one way, but Saleem Abbas said, nope, we're going the other way. And Saleem Abbas setting him up here. Looks like he's going for that camel clutch. This could be it right here. And he has that right hand applied, and there's the reverse chin lock. And this one could be over, folks. In the center of the ring, Livewire 85 has nowhere to go here, and he could be saying, give up. And Livewire still with some life here. And there you see the strength of the Livewire 85 picking up Saleem Abbas. Oh, and there's the corner there, and that's going to cause a separation there. Livewire 85 staying on him. Still in this, giving him some clubs, some elbows in that corner. And the Livewire saying it's over. He has him in that ripcord. Could be going for that ripcord disco stunner. Nope. Saleem Abbas had him scouted. And Saleem Abbas picking him up. And that almost looked like an F5 there. And that's 1, 2, 3, and that's it, folks. Saleem Abbas showing us a new move here. And I think I'm going to call that the Fujita Slam, because that was definitely on the F scale. And victorious here is Saleem Abbas. He had the Livewire 85 scouted, and he hit him with that Fujita Slam there. So we saw Saleem Abbas just picking him up there and drilling him straight down to the mat. I've never seen him move like that, but I'm pretty sure Saleem Abbas is going to be using that from here on out, because it gave him the victory here at the Kids Fair. And the Livewire 80 Vice, I would say A for effort. Couldn't get the job done, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get the job done soon. And this is the opener for the Kids Fair, Season 2, Episode 5. The Livewire 85 is not victorious, but I tell you what, he has the charisma, the good spirit, the good heart that you need for Wrestle Club.
Hey, did you all know you can check out any Wrestle Club action on Cable 1, Channel 64, here in Boise, Utah? What do you think about that, folks? You also keep up with us on Facebook.com/Idaho Wrestle Club.
And June 8th, we are going to have one of our biggest events of the year. It's going to be Natural Selection. And for the very first time, we are in a brand new venue. It is Death Proof Coffee, and they're presenting us, Idaho Wrestle Club, for Natural Selection. The show is going to kick off at 7:30. The doors actually open at 7 p.m. So please make sure to attend this one, as this is a big one for Wrestle Club as a whole. All kids under 10 are free, so bring your kiddos, bring the family. Only $5 to get in. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to have enough coffee for everybody. So you know for sure all the wrestlers on the roster are going to be amped. And what do we have here? We got change.org. Something really big for Wrestle Club is they have a petition up. Go ahead and go to change.org, search Idaho Athletic Commission, and you will find the Wrestle Club's petition to the Idaho Athletic Commission. And it's to my understanding that there are a lot of rules and regulations against pro wrestling in the state of Idaho. In my opinion, it's very old-fashioned, very dinosaur, if you will. There's a reason why you don't see sports here in the state of Idaho. Boxing, we probably see it 2 times a year at best, and that's at a casino. Why? Because the casinos don't have any rules or regulations over any athletic sport. MMA is the same thing. We probably see MMA here 3 times a year because of the Idaho Athletic Commission. Just the expense of their fees is outrageous, so please support us.
Kids Fair 2019, Expo, Idaho. I finish what I started, and I put the final nail in the coffin of Project Mayhem. You see, I squared up with Brad Zane, the man that says the tables have turned, but really not much has changed. Because years ago, it was Brad Zane versus the Outlaw, and you're still just as arrogant as ever, and I still bleed and cry and sweat for this that we're going to go through. And I promise, I guarantee that at the Expo Idaho Center, there's going to be a moment where a hush falls over the crowd. Just before I put that final nail in the coffin. Okay, you know what? Let me speak in terms that you can understand, Brad Zane. You say you're the puppet master, and that's all fine. That's all well and good. But it's time that you pay the piper. And I know that you're nervous, because this could be the last run of Project Mayhem. And it took two of you to go roughshod all over the entire wrestle club. But it only takes one outlaw to stop you.
You guys having fun yet? Well, like I said, I love to see the Boise crowd. Thank you for being such a good crowd. I don't do this very often, but how about giving yourself a round of applause? Thank you so much for coming out. Are you guys ready for another match? The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Idaho Potato Championship. Introducing first, weighing in at 220 pounds, from Houston, Texas, he is one half of the Wrestle Club Tag Team Champions. This is Brad Zane!
It is main event time here at episode 5, and making his way out to the Boise, Idaho Expo is one half of the tag team champions, and that is the puppet master, the mob boss, Brad Zane. And there you see him making his way out here, and as we saw earlier, a little vignette, if you will, from 2015, Brad Zane associated with Patrick Holloway, and clearly Brad Zane had a plan from the get-go, and that plan was to form Project Mayhem. And finally, we get the reason why Project Mayhem was in Wrestle Club in the first place. There you see the other half, the tag team champions, Damian Black, sick and demented, and Brad Zane here saying he can't hear the people, but the people clearly do not like Brad Zane. And it's also quick to note that Brad Zane is actually facing a 90-day suspension. The only reason why he's actually in this matchup is because he earned the shot here from Resolution, beating 5 other men in a 6-man elimination match. But this is his last match, because he is going to be suspended for the next 90 days.
And introducing, weighing in at 180 pounds, he is the Idaho Potato Champion from Carson City, Nevada. This is the Outlaw, Rusty Living!
And making his way out is the Potato Bowl champion, and that is the Outlaw, Rusty Livings. And the Outlaw Nation is clearly behind the Outlaw Rusty Livings here at the Idaho Kids Fair, and this is our 3rd time being at the Idaho Kids Fair here. Well-deserved champion in the Outlaw, as he won that bout in the Idaho Potato Drop against Damian Black, the other guy from Project Mayhem. And you have to wonder, who is Bronco Bill Lee going to go up against? He can go up against the Outlaw, the current Potato Bowl champion. He can go up against Project Mayhem, the current tag team champions. Or he can go up against the heavyweight champion. And that's a mystery that has yet to be solved. And main event here for episode 5, Kids Fair. Title on the line. And there you see it, right there. And the bell has just rung. The Outlaw Rusty Livings taking on the Puppet Master, Brad Zane. And for all the people out there that's asking, why is Brad Zane suspended for 90 days? He actually had a breach of contract. And this is the reason why we see all this past footage from 2014 to 2015 involving Brad Zane and Patrick Holloway. And then you see Brad Zane saying, back him up, being the coward that he is. Brad Zane says he needs to stretch out, and I think he needs to do more stretches than that. He's going up against the Outlaw. And I think the Outlaw said, we saw the size of the cheeseburger that you ate. I'm not sure what happened prior to this matchup, if Brad Zane went to go get a cheeseburger or not, but nonetheless, we got a tie up here. The Outlaw wrenching deep for that armbar there, stretching it back there. Transitions it, has that side headlock, brings down Brad Zane. Brad Zane chasing the mat. The Outlaw transitioning to that side headlock there, and the Outlaw's kind of toying with Brad Zane's hair here. And the Outlaw still has that side headlock, giving Brad Zane a brand new hairdo. Maybe he likes that style or not. And then the Outlaw, different side headlock, takeover there. He has that hammerlock with his left leg there. Then he has that arm wrench, and Brad Zane getting stretched like a pretzel here. Brad Zane is finally getting his stretches in, probably not the way that he wants to. And the Outlaw with that side headlock here, just wrenching it back and forth. And Brad Zane, he has that rope, and the Outlaw's gonna have to let go here. Brad Zane just rakes the eyes of the Outlaw here. Now Brad Zane with the arm wringer of his own, wrenching it again, and then Brad Zane using his forehead on the knuckles of the Outlaw here. Asking him, does he give up? And the Outlaw's not going to give up. And maybe after that one he might. And Brad Zane with the elbow on that left arm of the Outlaw. And Brad Zane using that top rope, choking the Outlaw here. He's up to almost a 4 count. Brad Zane says he couldn't hear. I'm pretty sure he can hear the referee, and that's going to force the referee to separate him. Referee C. Benz, Christian, checking on the Outlaw here, says stop the choke. And Brad Zane goes right back to that top rope choke. There you see Brad Zane just utilizing that 5 count, and Damian Black slapping the taste out of the Outlaw's mouth here. Brad Zane going right back to the Outlaw, using the elbow on the spine of the Outlaw, and that is not a massage, look, folks. Brad Zane just going right back to the back of the Outlaw, using the elbows here. Big gut kick. Snapmare takeover. Here comes Brad Zane kicking the lower back of the Outlaw. Not pretty, but well effective. Brad Zane using that elbow again. Just cutting down the nerves of the Outlaw. And the Outlaw's right shoulder might be losing feeling here. And Brad Zane has a mohawk in his hands here. Whips the Outlaw, goes for the clothesline, nobody home. Outlaw with the clothesline of his own here. Outlaw in the opposite corner. What does he have in store? And there's that heel kick. Nice turn by the Outlaw. Outlaw's not done. And there is a drop kick there. Brad Zane goes tumbling outside. And Brad Zane is looking distorted. And there you see Damian Black on the apron there. And I think the Outlaw just took care of that problem quickly. Now we have Brad Zane here sitting down. Maybe I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he's thinking about his 90-day suspension. What is he going to do in the next 90 days? That's probably what he has on his mind. And the Outlaw is just waiting for Brad Zane. And I think Brad Zane's thinking about that breach of contract, showing all that footage. And finally, Brad Zane's inside. Goes for the clothesline. Nobody home. Outlaw with the gut kick there. Gonna get him up here. Going for a suplex. And Brad Zane with the counter goes to the chop block. And that's gonna target the leg of the Outlaw. Good counter by Brad Zane here. Going right back to that leg. It's like a shark when he sees blood, he goes right after it. And Brad Zane right now is clearly that shark. Brad Zane going right back to that leg. Just wrenching the knee and the ankle of the Outlaw here. The Outlaw trying to grab that rope. And there you see Brad Zane laying back, using his weight there, and Damian Black is trying to pull that lower rope there. And that's going to cause Brad Zane to pull the Outlaw back into the center of the ring. Just cutting the ring from the Outlaw here. And the Outlaw is in a bad situation. And Brad Zane has like a half STF, and finally the Outlaw grabs a rope. Brad Zane, I don't know what he has in store. This guy always has a plan, even if they're sick plans. And speaking of sick, there you see the leg of the Outlaw meeting the corner post, all steel, folks. And I'm pretty sure the Outlaw's kneecap is not made of steel. And the Outlaw's kneecap might be broken here. Referee getting on Brad Zane. I don't think Brad Zane's gonna listen. I tell you, he has a hard head. Brad Zane might be going for a German suplex here. Outlaw with a pair of elbows. Oh, desperation there. Big clothesline by the Outlaw. And the Outlaw needed to hit him with something, and he did. Took him off his feet. The Outlaw sizing him up. What is he going for here? Big stall. Hits that leg drop. I'm not sure if that was effective or not, as the Outlaw's leg is clearly hurting here. And Brad Zane on the outside here. He has to the count of 10 to get inside the ring. Brad Zane wisely outside, and this, well, I take that back. The Outlaw, nope, never mind. Brad Zane countering that and using the corner post. And then you see Damian Black adding some insult to injury there, putting the flap on the Outlaw's face. Somebody needs to get Damian Black outside this matchup. And there you see Brad Zane using the corner post, just targeting the leg of the Outlaw. He has like almost a figure four on the corner post there. And C. Benz needs to tell Brad Zane to knock it off. And there he goes, utilizing the corner post again. And there's that sicko Damian Black. Liking all this destruction of the Outlaw here. Big old smile on his face. Brad Zane might be going for... Oh no, he's putting the Outlaw on the top rope here. And then bringing him right back down. The Outlaw in the Tree of Woe, and Brad Zane with the kick to the midsection here. Brad Zane choking the life out of the Outlaw. And Brad Zane utilizing that 5 count, stopping at the count of 4.5. Big cheater that is. And then you can hear the fans saying that he is a cheater. And that is Brad Zane. He's cheating here, cheating again. I mean, the Outlaw's tied up here. He can't really defend himself. And then you see Brad Zane kicking him in the kneecap. I think the Outlaw might need some knee surgery after this one. And Brad Zane not done yet, using the steel cables, just wrenching the Outlaw's leg there. I tell you what, those steel cables are made of steel and they hurt. The Outlaw still hung up here. Brad Zane just deadlifted the Outlaw. Might might be going for snake eyes. Nope, using that top rope, hanging the Outlaw. Oh, just big clothesline there, and you heard the impact there. And Brad Zane says he just rolled the dice, taking his chances, and he might be the new champion here. 1-2, and that's going to be a 2.5, 2.5. We almost had a new Potato Bowl champion. Can you imagine Brad Zane as the Potato Bowl champion and facing a 90-day suspension the Outlaw with the roll-up 1-2? And desperation move, we almost had him there. And Brad Zane missing the clothesline there. The Outlaw with a pair of slugs to the midsection. And then a big elbow drop. The Outlaw can barely stand here. Outlaw going for that high kick, and nobody home there. You saw the Outlaw's leg just get twisted on that steel cable there. And the referee needs to check on the Outlaw. The Outlaw might be injured here. Have not seen him stand on his own power in quite some time. Those legs must be giving out. They see Brad Zane just stepping on the Outlaw. And the Outlaw stopping Brad Zane in his tracks. I think Brad Zane was going for the top rope there. And what does the Outlaw have in store? This is not going to be pretty, folks. This one's going to hurt. That's for sure. What is he going for? We have a suplex there. Superplex, and this could be it, folks. The Outlaw needs to pin Brad Zane. The Outlaw has Brad Zane here. And there's a pair of knees by the Outlaw. Going for a hold here. What does he have in store for Brad Zane? It looks like he's going to slap on that Texas cloverleaf. And well-deserving for Brad Zane since he is from Texas. I'm pretty sure he likes this one. Texas cloverleaf. Brad Zane's going to tap here. No, Brad Zane actually pulled the leg of the Outlaw. And there you see the Outlaw favoring that leg there. In this whole matchup, the Outlaw's leg has been targeted. And now we have a double down here. There you see Brad Zane going right back to that leg. Just punching the legs, and there's a twist there. Right on that kneecap, and there he has like an ankle hold there too. Twisting the kneecap and then pulling the ankle. I tell you, that's not going to feel pretty. And then he targets the other leg. I don't know if the Outlaw's going to be able to walk after this one. And Brad Zane transitioning into a figure 4 here. The Outlaw might have a pair of broken legs. And there you see Brad Zane pulling that bottom rope. And I think C. Benz did see the bottom rope move. And yep, Brad Zane is not getting caught here, but that bottom rope is moving. And there you see Damian Black just trying to assist Brad Zane here. And Brad Zane using that bottom rope. Referee is blinded at this point. He needs to turn his back, and I think he saw it there. I think he just said he's going to throw out Damian Black, and he should. And Brad Zane here. What does he have in store for the Outlaw? Has him in the corner here, going for that whip, and the Outlaw just falling down here. The Outlaw has 2 flat tires, and he cannot stand. But he still has some fight left in him. You see Brad Zane with a chop just echoing in this arena. Brad Zane on the opposite end. Nobody home for Brad Zane. There's a chop from the Outlaw. Some nice payback there. Could be nothing but a blockbuster. I'll tell you, that's a #1 hit right there. And the Outlaw might be going for 5 stars here. Top rope. Could this be it? And the stars in the sky says 5, and this could lead to 3. And that's, 2.5 there. Almost over. Outlaw frustrated, and I would be too. Usually nobody kicks out of that one. But maybe Brad Zane did, knowing that he has a 90-day suspension in the back of his head. And the Outlaw, what do you gotta do to put away the Puppet Master? There you see an uppercut by the Outlaw. And then a back elbow. Here comes the Outlaw off that rope. Brad Zane had him scouted, and there's a shoulder slam, and both men are down here. I tell you what, you better call the fire department because these guys have burned the house down for sure. And we have a 4 count here, both men down. They need to get up before 10. I think we're up to 6 count. And there you see Damian Black trying to revive Brad Zane. We have to the count of 8 here. 9, Brad Zane with the cover. 1, 2. The Outlaw kicks out. And both men are down here, just gasping for air, gasping for life. And the Outlaw with the right hand, Brad Zane countered, has him in a fireman here. Oh, looks like he was going for a fireman cutter. But here comes the Outlaw, has him in that jailbreak position, and his knee just gave out. He just does not have it. And Brad Zane with the German suplex twist. Both men down again, and the referee is counting. Brad Zane on his knees here. Both men on his knees, and the Outlaw just has no life left. 1, 2. Outlaw kicking out here. 2.5. Potato Bowl Championship on the line. Main event, episode 5. What are we gonna have here? What's gonna be the conclusion? Who's gonna lead the champion? Brad Zane. What is he going for? It looks like he might be going for Northern Lights. Has him in a bear hug here. Picking him up. Looks like he was going for a snake eyes, but the Outlaw countered. Counters back and forth. I tell you, these guys have done their homework. The Outlaw sizing him up here. Could be going for the roll of the dice. And Brad Zane's a betting man, and that's a bet that you do not want to place there. Both men down again. They just do not have enough energy. Now we're up to a 3 count. Outlaw, first man up. Pinning Brad Zane, 1, 2. There's a 2.5 there. And these guys are well over the 20-minute mark. I don't know about you, but I don't do marathons. And these guys have to be sweating. I don't know how they're still standing. I don't know how they're still doing it. It must be because the title's on the line here, and it's main event time. Brad Zane with the Outlaw in the corner, giving him the chops to the midsection. That's going to leave a mark. Brad Zane setting up the Outlaw on that top rope. Going for a top rope cutter here. And then you see the Outlaw holding on to the top rope. Pushing out Brad Zane, the Outlaw. Oh, hits that jailbreak from the top rope there. And there's a 1, 2, 3. And the Outlaw retains here at the Kids Fair main event episode 5. Hitting that top rope jailbreak. Quite the counter to the top rope cutter. And Brad Zane's gonna be going home for the next 90 days. He has a lot to think about, and one of those things is not being a Potato Bowl champion, as the Outlaw retain here in episode 5. Still, your Idaho Potato Bowl champion, the Outlaw, Rusty Livings. What a matchup, though. These guys gave it their all, over 20 minutes. And the Outlaw victorious here. And there you see the fans with the high fives. Really back and forth matchup, lots of counters. These guys really studied each other at the end. It was something I've never seen before, and that was a top rope jailbreak. The Outlaw getting it done here. Give both men credit, quite the matchup. And we have the next episode coming up next week as we are going to see the final matchups at the Kids Fair here. But episode 5 is going to end with the Outlaw victorious. Outlaw Nation is going to be happy today.
You guys having fun? We do have another match for you, and I'd also like to remind you to check us out on Roku. Wrestle Club does have their own Roku channel, so check us out there. Also Friday nights on Cable 1, Channel 64.
Damn! Who's at the door? Whoa, damn! Oh my gosh.
And episode 5, and that is it, folks. But before I go, I got some plugs, so I'm gonna plug ya. And that's gonna be June 8th, one of our biggest events to date, and that's gonna be at the Death Proof Coffee. Remember that the event starts at 7:30, doors open at 7. $5 for anybody that comes, and kids under 10 is completely free. Do not miss this one. And I, got a little ringing in my ears, and I think there's gonna be a hardcore matchup for that event. So make your way out there. It's gonna be chaotic. And remember, you can always catch us on Roku. All you gotta do is search Wrestle Club at our channel. It's completely free. Any mobile devices, I'm a man of a flip phone, so I can't get it on my phone, but I'm pretty sure everybody out there with a smartphone, go ahead on Roku, install the app. It's completely free. Search Wrestle Club at our channel. Give us the 5 stars that each guy on the roster deserves, because they put all the work, all the heart, all the blood, sweat, and tears.